Hi guys, E again with E's Deals and Steals, and welcome back or welcome for the first time. I wanted to go ahead and do another Dollar General penny shopping basics video or kind of a crash course. It's going to be a lot of information at once. I do encourage you to go back and watch previous videos that I've done because this is going to be a lot of information. But for those of you that have already kind of gotten the gist of it and maybe just need some reminders or you missed some things along the way, just so things will be even clearer, and hopefully that'll make your next haul even better. So, I have a number of things to talk about, and I have a list, so I can try to keep track of it and, no chaos. Okay, so I've also gotten a number of questions about me. And so just to kind of quickly re-intro, because we have over 100 subscribers now. Thank you. That's exciting to me. So I do want to do a giveaway also. Anybody that likes this video and comments, then you're going to be entered into drawing for a $20 gift card from Dollar General, of course, or Walmart. So make sure you like and comment, and you'll be entered into that, okay, because of reaching 100 subscribers. Anyways, so as far as Dollar General and penny shopping, yes, it does exist. Yes, it is at every store possibly, and it's awesome, okay? But you have to research and you have to learn. It's not something that just you can walk in and just mysteriously figure it out in a few minutes. Definitely take some thought, okay? So the number one rule of penny shopping is you're not supposed to talk about penny shopping. It's like Fight Club, okay? You're not supposed to talk about it with any employees. Basically, the employees are supposed to have pulled these items that are pennies so that they are not sold as a penny. So if you alert the employee of any of the items, then they can take them away. And basically, what they do with penny items depends on the store. Some of them just put them in the back room in totes and they sit there forever, or they come out during clearance events. Some of them send them back to the company to be repriced, and some of them throw them in the trash. And all are acceptable in regards to the company. The emails definitely tell them that they can send them back or throw them in the trash, and that's not really up for debate. You're welcome to look into DG dumpster diving if you want to learn some more about that. So my goal, personally, of course, when I learned about this, was to learn about this and kill it. I did not like the fact of things being thrown away. Every time. See? I don't hit my do not disturb, and see, my editor is working on my thumbnails right now. My editor is my son, by the way. Personal info. I have 2 boys and a husband. We run a business, cleaning and construction business. And then obviously I do this on the side as a hobby / obsession. Okay, so penny shopping exists, but you are not supposed to talk to the employees about it. Okay, that's a big no-no. Okay, there are a number of places to get the different penny lists that come out. Sometimes they come out weekly, sometimes they come out surprise. Typically Sundays or Mondays, the penny list usually will come out for the week if there is one. Like I said, just search the penny list and you'll be able to find information. But my goal is to teach you not to just wait for those lists, but to basically find pennies on your own and how to find pennies on your own. And so that way it makes sense and you don't need a list in order to find them. So, another number 2 of penny shopping is to be nice. Some people can be really Karenish when it comes to penny shopping, and I think that's a big no-no. All right, we are very lucky that we get to purchase pennies, so let's not be mean about it to anybody. I mean, come on, let's think about this. Let's be a little grateful. So don't be a Karen. Okay, that's rule number 2. Okay, number 3. I already said research. You got to research. Okay, number 4. I always buy something, okay? Everybody loves to get the penny receipts most of the time, but guys really try to buy stuff with your pennies. So then that way it's not a big old red flag that had 58 items and it was only 58 cents. You know what I mean? So if you have other shopping to do, other couponing to do, combine that with your pennies. And honestly, I think it helps a ton because I've honestly only been turned down once. I'm still thinking on that. I've said that in another video, and I can still only come up with one time that I've been turned down. So I think it's important that you buy something. And following that is donate something. I don't care what you get. I don't care who you give it to. But, always donate something, especially if it's stuff that you don't need. Definitely don't buy stuff if you're going to throw it in the trash because that completely defeats the purpose of this. So if you get it, donate it. If you don't know for sure where, reach out to me. I donate a number of places around my area so I can give you some ideas, okay? All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into the actual pennies. In my mind, there are 3 different types of pennies. The first type would be seasonal pennies, okay? In everybody's store, you will notice that there are 2 to 3 aisles that are constantly changing. Like right now, they've moved in Easter. They move in Christmas, they move out Christmas, they move in Valentine's Day, they move in Easter. They're constantly transitioning. They've moved in summer stuff now. Those are the seasonal aisles. And what you'll notice about seasonal items is most of them will have a price and some type of symbol with the price. And if you look at what I refer to as core products, if you go to any other section of the store, most of the time they don't have price tags and they definitely don't have any kind of symbol. Okay. In addition to this, they also have another marker on them showing that they are seasonal. Usually by the barcode. If you find the barcode, you whatever you want to call it. If you look around that area, you can usually find a year. It will say S20 or F20 or S21 or SS21. It'll have a code with the season and the year. So, seasonal pennies are ones that, once summer is over, then you'll see things marked down. First, it'll be 25% off, right? Then it'll go to 50% off. Then it'll go to 75% off. And you'll see, things are dwindling. It'll go to 90% off. And then once it hits 90% off, it will flip to a penny. Okay? So if it's not purchased and it's still out on the floor, then after it goes through the clearance cycle, it will hit a penny. And this does happen at every single store. Whether or not your store gets all of it off the floor or other penny shoppers get to it first, I don't know why maybe you can't find any pennies. It may just be the employees or the other penny shoppers. But all seasonal items hit a penny eventually. There are always exceptions here and but for the most part. Okay. So then there's also what they call surprise pennies. Surprise pennies, the overall definition of surprise pennies are pennies that the managers don't know about. I break this down into two separate areas as far as discontinued products and new products coming in that are actually surprise, they're a penny. Okay, so discontinued products. Core products, when they are changing brands or maybe they're changing packaging, they will go down in price and they will eventually hit a penny in most cases. But it just depends on that particular item and if they switch vendors, packaging, whatever, like I said. But if you're keeping track of different things in your store, then you're going to know and you're going to already be scanning these items that are discounted. So you'll know that they're going down in price, and then you'll know once they hit a penny before you have to see that they're on the penny list or a penny list. Okay, so anything discounted, like for example, recently or in the last few months, there was a 4-pack. There was a 3-pack washcloth with a hand towel, and it was Comfort Bay, and they were in NCI stores only, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And I came across them during scanning, saw that they were half price at the time. So at that point, I kept it because I knew they were going to eventually go down to a penny. And the weird thing with discontinued, sometimes they go down, like, it'll go down an additional, or sometimes they just go half off and then bam, they're a penny. But if you already know and you already have them saved, then you're going to be ahead of the game. So like these sets, I knew they hit a penny before they were on a penny list, and I was picking them up beforehand, before the public knew about it. So, it can be beneficial to do your research. Okay. So, seasonal pennies, discontinued pennies. Sometimes new stuff comes in, and for whatever reason, it's a penny. Those are just ones you learn about, whether it's through Facebook groups of individuals or different videos that people put out. They are just surprises, and we find them, and then everybody scoops them up. So there are some surprise pennies out there too. Sometimes they put out the previous year's items that are a penny. So like last year, summer, when they started putting out the pool stuff, they were putting out a lot of the previous year's pool stuff. So they were a penny. And you got a lot of pool stuff in the beginning of the season. That was really cool. So sometimes that happens. So anytime they're putting out new products, it's important to check the back, like I talked about, the barcode, and I'm going to show you, to see the year, to make sure that it is the current year's that's coming out. And again, there are exceptions. Like right now, if you scan hoses that say S20 or S19, most likely they're still full price. Okay, now I think the last thing would be remodel pennies, and that's a big conversation, but basically you should have noticed by now there's a number of Dollar Generals remodeling. They are all going from the old style to a new style with more coolers, some of them fresh produce and even more food, some of them more home goods, but all of them less clothing. So they're doing all of these remodels, and there's a number of items that they are not carrying over into the new stores. So once a store is remodeling, then these certain products all go half price. And then a week prior to them closing for the remodel, these products all hit a penny. So remodels happen on Sundays, or I'm sorry, remodel day when they hit a penny, Sundays. Okay. Normal penny day when stuff hits a penny in stores for when you get them from lists usually happen on Tuesdays. And then, oh dear, turn that down, please. And then sometimes, and recently we've been getting, we've gotten a few Friday surprise penny lists. So the stores are clearing out a lot of stuff right. They're clearing now. So it's a really good time to be a penny shopper. So I have my child that wants to be part of the video. Okay, bedhead. All right. Go that way. We don't want them to see your beautiful face. Okay. So, we went over all that. Okay. And obviously the clearance aisle. You guys will notice the clearance aisle usually isn't that exciting. You know, stuff sits there. He's a dinosaur. Stuff sits there forever. Well, they eventually penny out, typically. So the clearance items, they end up on a penny list too at some point. So keep an eye on your clearance section as well. But sometimes they could sit there for 5 years. It's just crazy. So I'm going to flip us around so that I can show you some signs of seasonal versus core versus remodel. Okay. All right. So talking about seasonal prices and symbols. Okay. Summertime, you're going to see red squares. Okay. And price tags. Then as I said, if you look at the back and you look at barcodes, somewhere something is going to stick out that tells you a year. So this one, I actually just got these in the last month. They had 2020 swim tubes out. And I knew this because I saw the 20. And of course, I scanned it. Okay? So, typically the packaging is going to look very similar or even exactly the same. But you want to look at that year. And that's going to tell you. Okay. Here's just another example of a price and a symbol. They just use different symbols to tell them different areas of the store, to tell them, the different sections, the different types of goods. The symbols just don't really mean anything to us other than what is current, what is old, what's going down, etc. Don't worry about that. And I don't even know if you can see that. It says FW19. What you do with your pennies, your business. I do donate a lot. I also give away a lot to friends and family. And yes, I do also sell. It's when you figure it out, you can get so much that you can, do all of it. And it's a great feeling when you can give stuff away as well. Always pay attention to any purple stickers. Purple stickers are from Christmas. So they actually hit a penny tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow, the purple stickers are supposed to penny. So make sure you're looking for purple stickers. They're typically on gift sets, different type of Christmas gift sets. Okay. Another example, just packaging in general. Obviously Valentine's Day, but also you can see, if it'll zoom for me, it's not going to show you. There we go. It'll also have a year. Okay. Toys. Oops, same thing. Toys only penny every 2 to 3 years, guys. So don't expect to get them quickly. I accidentally hit a sale this weekend, but it wasn't anything normal. That had never happened to me. It was amazing. Another one, just an example of a symbol, and it will have the year somewheres. Okay. Same with tagged appliances. Pay attention to tagged appliances because they will go down. Again, there are exceptions. There are some, oh my gosh, I don't even know how old they are, but they've got like gold tags and they're from the 1990s or something. They're never going down. But most of them do. So pay attention to any of them with the yellow tag stickers and scan, save to your list, and keep track of them. All right. I think that's enough for now, guys. Core products, just an example. Core products, typically, there's no price tag, there's no symbol, there's no, nothing that tells you. So seasonal, it's always going to stick out because it's going to have a price tag, a symbol. There's going to be exceptions that don't, but more often than not. All right. There's your crash course. I hope that helps. And let me know if you have any questions. Page, like it, Ease Deals and Steals. The link is below. Make sure that you like and comment on this video so that you can get entered into the $20 gift card from Dollar General or Walmart. All right, guys. Have a great Monday.